Hey, what's up? Professional shooting coach Colin Castella here with Noah Basketball. And today we've got some shooting drills to help you or your players get in shape. All right, so as a coach, I really like to make sure that my players are getting conditioning while they're working on their skill work. And so, instead of having them run a bunch of ladders or lines or whatever, I try to, incorporate shooting drills or, different kind of skill conditioning drills to really make sure that we're kind of killing two birds with one stone. And then that way it also kind of translates into a game. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a few drills that either you or your players can use to get in shape and also get some shooting work in at the same time. But before we jump into it, what I want you to do is click the top link in the description down below and check out noahbasketball.com. It's game-changing technology that's absolutely revolutionizing the way the entire world thinks about, number one, how to train a jump shot, and number two, the analyze jump shots and jump shot data. So definitely check out the link in the description down below. Noah Basketball is changing the game. So the first drill that I like is one bounce toss-up. So you can start from anywhere on this one, basically just somewhere inside the three-point line, and you can adjust the range depending on your players. If you got younger players, you can do it inside of the paint. If you got older players, you can shoot all the way out to the three-point line. If you're even more advanced, you can scoot your range out further than that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start kind of down here by the block, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the ball out in a high toss, and we're gonna let it bounce once out towards the perimeter. So I'm gonna shoot kind of around the three-point line for this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the ball high up on a bounce, I'm gonna set up my cut, and I'm gonna come back, get my shot up. Now the key for conditioning here is we wanna push players a little bit harder, right? We wanna make sure that we're kind of getting a good run on. So what I'm gonna do is, as a player, if I'm shooting myself, I'm gonna try to give myself a self-toss that's a long ways away. If you're a coach, you can do the exact same thing. You can have your players set up here without a basketball. You can stand behind them and you can throw the ball high out for one bounce to the left or to the right. They can either start from the block, they can start from the middle, or they can start from the opposite block. Totally up to you, right? But the whole idea is basically we're making them cover a lot of grounds quickly to chase that one bounce and get a shot up. And again, you can make them kind of work harder in their conditioning by how high you bounce it. If you throw a really high one and it bounces really high, they're gonna have more time to get to it. It's not gonna be as great a conditioning. If you throw a little flatter, they're gonna have to sprint to get there in one bounce. So one bounce chase outs are one of my absolute favorite shots to get that heart rate going and work on targeting as you load into your jump shot. So for this next drill, we've got what we call arc sprint shooting. Now there's a few different ways you can set this up, but right now I've got a cone on the three-point line on one wing and a cone on the three-point line on the opposite wing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start down here by the block or by the baseline. It's up to you, however many kids or however many players you're working with. And I'm gonna start with a speed dribble going to the first cone at the wing with my outside hand. So I'm going as fast as I can up this direction, straight line, get to the cone. From here, you're gonna work on a dribble move. I'm gonna go behind the back for this one. So I'm gonna wrap it all the way around to my right hand. So I'm only working on right hand control here, not touching it with the left. I'm gonna wrap it around, and then I'm full speed sprinting with a dribble to the opposite cone, just like this. And then as soon as I get over the top of the opposite cone, I'm gonna load into my jump shot. Again, there's a lot of variations you can do with this drill. At this cone, I can cut it back with a move and load into a 15-footer. I can hit some sort of separation or step back at the cone. I can attack and come back the opposite direction. Totally up to you. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the top, full speed, work on stopping on a dime, pull up, getting that shot. Once I do, I'm gonna come back to the baseline. I'm gonna do the exact same thing, coming back the opposite direction. So now I'm full speed sprinting with my left right here, behind the back, single hand control, full sprint going the other direction. Again, going over the top of the cone, bang, loading up into my shot. Really working on getting this power from a full speed into a pull-up. If you do them continuously, lungs are gonna start burning, and it's perfect for conditioning. If this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button, and then head to the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you wanna see next. We try to run everything off a request, so leave it down below, and hopefully we get to it. And if you're new, don't forget to go check that top link in the description down below and check out noahbasketball.com. Again, Noah is the game-changing technology that's revolutionizing the way we train shooting and the way we help players hit more shots. So click the link down below and check that out. Again, I'm professional shooting coach Colin Castella. Thanks for watching, and until next time, splash on.